I don't know how many I've had. That one was a lot of liquid. Hi, I'm Beryl, and I've decided that we need more street food on this channel. Well, I decided that because a lot of you were like, hey,
we need more street food on this channel.
So we're gonna start with my favorite street food, and we'll go from there. So in the comments, tell me what your favorite street food is and where you're from. That way we have, fodder for future episodes. But today, we're starting with my favorite, like I said, Pani Puri. And now there's gonna be two types of viewers here. The first who are like, ah, Pani Puri, yeah. And the second's gonna be like,
What's Pani Puri?
so for the latter of you, what is Pani Puri?
One of the most famous street food in Nepal is Pani Puri.
Pani Puri is a street food from India, which are called by many different names in different regions of India.
Pani Puri means pani, which is water, generally spiced or flavored in one way or the other, and puri, which is generally a fried dough ball.
You start off with the puri, which is the fried shell made from semolina and flour.
You have to make a tiny hole on top of the puffed puri, the bread, and you stuff it with spiced potato and chickpeas.
Then comes the interesting part where you dip this in the different panis or waters.
First, you have a tangy green water, which is made of mint, coriander, cumin, black salt, and tamarind. This to me is the most important part.
The most important part to me in a pani puri is the sweet chutney. I think it balances out the spiciness, and I just like things to be sweet and not too spicy.
Now take this little ball, which is right now dripping water. Open your mouth wide, close your eyes, and pop it in one go. And then you wait for your universe to change.
Now that you know what we're gonna talk about, let's start the video. Of course, I do wanna say first, the artist today is Amelia Strong. She is a Chilean illustrator. I loved her illustrations. Some of them honestly completely cracked me up. I'm gonna leave all of her information below. Now, I could of course wax poetic all day about Pani Puri from here in my living room, but that is not gonna cut it. To tell this story, I hired my good friend Kedar. I say friend, but he's honestly more like a brother to me. We have filmed numerous stories together. We have traveled together. He shot my documentary that will one day come out. We did that together. Anyway, he knows how I feel about Pani Puri. Please, Yad, it'll be fun. Yeah, he's in.
Hi guys, my name is Kedar. I'm a filmmaker. Street food in India is really huge, and there's so many varieties and so many customizations that you can do all across India. It's just insane. Pani Puri is a very special street food for us, for me especially. I'm going to take you guys to one of my favorite places in Bombay to have the Pani Puri. It's one of the oldest places to have Pani Puri. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
So, let's go to Mumbai. Welcome to Mumbai, India, the 6th largest city in the world, home to 19.8 million people. We've come here to find Pani Puri, which won't be hard to do because it's everywhere.
What is your name and what do you do?
My name is Ishmeet, and I run this store, Punjab Sweet House. This shop is around 43 years now. 44th year is running, yeah. And I am the 3rd generation here. This shop is famous for Pani Puri for 2 reasons. One, the hygienic part, and the pani is really chilled here. So we sell around 200 to 300 plates of Pani Puri every day. It's 6 pieces in a plate roughly. So Pani Puri is a setup like there's a small puri and we fill bundi or sprouted moong and fill with tamarind chutney and the regular Pani Puri water. The traditional way to have it is through the matka, where a person is serving you. You have a bowl in your hand and he's cracking the puri, filling the stuff and dipping his hands with the gloves on in the matka and serving it to you. And it's 10 times more fun than having it in the restaurant.
It's believed that Pani Puri originated in northern India around 100 to 125 years ago. And a lot of you who are familiar with the dish at this point might be like,
Hey, that's not what I call it where I'm from.
And it's true. This dish goes by many, many names. Let's check them out. In Haryana and Uttar Pradesh, they call it Pani Ki Patashi. In Delhi, people often refer to this as Golgappa. In Gujarat, people call it Pakodi. In Assam, they call it Puchka or Puska. In Madhya Pradesh, Fulki. And here's a fun fact actually. On March 10th, 2005, Pani Puri was officially added to the Oxford English Dictionary because they are often updating the dictionary. At the same time that they were adding Pani Puri, they also added such notable words like panini, bake-off, and unibrow. What a time to be alive, huh?
Pani Puri, I think, is the most popular dish in India because it's famous all over the country. Only the procedure is little different, but the concept of Pani Puri is famous throughout the country. Yeah.
I cannot qualify that every Indian likes Pani Puri or Golgappa or Puchka, whatever you want to call it. But I will say this. I did put a call out on my Instagram and on my YouTube community page to see if anybody would be interested in talking about Pani Puri for this video. And we got a lot of responses. A lot.
Pani Puri is not just a street snack, it's a street food experience. It's sort of an emotion. It means a lot to anybody who's had it.
You can't just stop at one Pani Puri.
I eat Pani Puri every other day, and if I had a chance, I could eat it every day.
It's like burst of flavors. When you eat this, I'm quite sure you would have never eaten something like this before.
I haven't seen similar dishes in other cultures.
This is something that you've got to try.
It's amazing.
No words can describe the experience of having Pani Puri, so you got to try it yourself to know it.
This video has made me realize that I need to go make some. This is actually a really easy dish to make. If you have access to an Indian grocery store, you can jump on this Pani Puri train like that. So we're gonna go make it. So this is the Pani Puri pack that I got at my local Indian grocery store. Sometimes it comes in a cardboard box. You can see here that the puris are in perfect condition, no cracks, ta-da! And it does come with the sweet chutney and the tangy chutney. I actually like buying this brand from NDH, but the ones that come in the pack are just fine. I have bundi, which is fried chickpea flour, and of course potatoes, which need to be peeled and then boiled. While we're waiting for the potatoes to boil, I wanted to talk about how Pani Puri is also a huge part of Indian pop culture. One of my favorite scenes is this one here with Shah Rukh Khan in the film Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi.
I think you mean Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi.
Yeah.
Rajpatna Kolkappa competition.
And the two here are having a competition to see who can eat the most, which actually makes me wonder, what is the most that someone has ever eaten? Quick Google search, 128. What? Yes, it is possible. I checked with the guy and he confirmed. He didn't want to be on camera, but he did confirm that he did in fact eat 128. I kind of feel like, how many could I eat? How many could you guys eat?
I have seen a person eat 11 plates Pani Puri at my store. And live, I've seen him live.
My score was 15. I can't do more than that.
I've never counted, but I'm sure I can eat more than 10 of these.
I could easily eat like 15 to 20 Pani Puris in one go.
My record has been 24 to 26 puris.
I think I'm going to go with about 15. I'd be really stuffed, but I can certainly do at least 15.
So I personally can eat a lot in one sitting, but that's just because I'm fat. I remember once me and my friend, we had like the small competition of how many Pani Puris can we eat, and I ate over 106 Pani Puris in one sitting, which is my personal record, and I love that.
Okay, not that I'm a mukbang channel, but maybe that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see how many Pani Puris I can eat once I finish making them. So you're just gonna drain the potatoes, cut up some onion, mash it all together. I'm putting some chunky chopped masala and some Kitchen King in this for my spices. Now I'm just mixing the two waters, and honestly, you're done. That's it. Okay. Ooh. Pani Puri party begins. So I think that my favorite trick is you have to do 2 cracks. You got a nice big hole here. Potato. Couple bundi. I think that I'm gonna be able to eat 15. It is so good. It's making my eye twitch. My goal shouldn't be 15 actually. I think that I can eat 7. Here's like a word to the wise. When you're buying these from an Indian grocery store, they might not always be super fresh. So a good trick is to put them either in the microwave or in the oven for a couple of seconds and it'll help them get crispy again. I learned that because I've had a lot of stale ones in the US. To be honest, I do have the sweeter chutney. I don't love it as much. I do like the tangy one. I think that this is definitely the best one. Ooh, look at that one. I'm not full yet. Myself included, when I travel, I always am very worried about having the water because you just don't want to get sick. Like, who wants to go on vacation and be in the bathroom the entire time? Literally nobody. And the problem with Pani Puri is this water is water from the city. You know, how true this is, I don't know, but I have had good experience with it is that you can find Pani Puri shops that use mineral water versus tap water. All right, I'm just leaking all over my table. Pani Puri, I put you in my tummy. Pani Puri, you don't make me feel funny. I love you. It always feels fun to have street food at home. Like, there's something special about it. I don't know. I mean, it never tastes the same, but it's still really fun. I've been to a place before where they filled these with whiskey, and I've seen people do, you know, like, wacky takes on Pani Puri. I mean, maybe it's good. The whiskey one was terrible. Could not recommend. All right, I don't know. Ugh. I'm full. I can't do it. I'm waving the flag. This is the type of video that I'm really excited to make again with another street food. Leave a comment, let me know what it should be, and let's keep doing this. See you guys in my next video. I'm gonna roll myself out of here. Ugh.